Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will tell you about mechanism of labor. Generally they'll ask these in viva questions. So first is normal left occipito anterior most common position. I will tell that, okay? So examiner will give you like this and ask you what is the mechanism of delivery in this position. So first you will say the fetus is a longitudinal cephalic presentation and the presenting part is vertex. Engaging diameter is suboccipito-pragmatic, it is 9.5 centimeter, and diameter of engagement in the pelvis is oblique diameter, okay, which is a oblique diameter of the pelvis, okay. So this oblique diameter will be right oblique diameter, okay, right oblique diameter. So first the mechanism of labor is, first there is engagement. Engagement means the head entering into the brim of the pelvis is engagement. So first there is engagement and the descent occur. Descent is a continuous process which occur all with every step. After descent, once the head touches the pelvic floor muscles and even the cervix, so the head get flexed, okay, the head get flexed. So after flexion there is interrotation. So this is in the oblique direction, so there is interrotation. Interrotation means the head comes behind the pubic symphysis. Head comes behind the pubic symphysis. So this is known as interrotation. So this interrotation generally takes place at the level of ischial spine. So you can see this ischial spine. So there is interrotation occurs at ischial spine. Okay. So once the it comes behind the pubic symphysis, the head is delivered out by extension. The head is delivered out by extension. First vertex comes, then the brows and the face. Okay. So extension. Once the head comes out, there is external rotation. There is restitution. There is restitution. That means there is a little amount of whatever the rotation occurs in interrotation, it again comes in the same position, okay. Now the shoulders are in oblique diameter. You can see the shoulders are in oblique diameter. So the shoulders need to come into anterior posterior position. So that is known as external rotation, okay. The movement of the shoulders into the anterior posterior direction is known as is visible outside as the head as external rotation. So once the anterior shoulder comes behind the pubic symphysis, the anterior shoulder is delivered out, okay, the anterior shoulder is delivered out. Then because of lateral flexion, the posterior shoulder is delivered out. The remaining part of the trunk is delivered because of lateral flexion of spine, okay. Once again I'll repeat this left occipito posterior position. So this is first the fetus is a longitudinal cephalic presentation, presenting part is vertex, and engaging diameter is suboccipito-pragmatic, which is 9.5 centimeter, and the diameter of engagement in the pelvis is right oblique diameter, okay, right oblique diameter. So there is engagement, there is descent, there is flexion. As the head touches the pelvic floor, there is flexion. Then there is interrotation. The head comes behind the pubic symphysis at the level of ischial spines. Then after interrotation, there is extension. The head is delivered out by extension. Once the head comes out, it goes towards the same position as a oblique, as a left occipito anterior. So same position, it again goes back outside. It is known as restitution. Then the shoulders which are in the oblique diameter, will come as anterior posterior diameter, okay. The shoulder that is and this is visible as rotation of the head outside, that is known as external rotation. So the anterior shoulder comes behind the pubic symphysis, hinges out, and it is delivered out. And because of lateral flexion, the posterior shoulder is delivered out, and the remaining part of the trunk is delivered out by lateral flexion of spine, okay. This is the mechanism of labor in a normal left occipito anterior position.